Good morning, Year 4. Happy Tuesday. First of all, I'm going to quickly apologise for the issue with the maths yesterday. What I tried to do is I tried to set up two different activities and put the questions separately to help those and push those, etc. However, I think a lot of laptops at home didn't have the particular program installed. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to putting all of the questions at the end of the video, maybe with the answers straight after instead of all at the end. Sometimes not so much for the rest of the week, but sometimes I will tell you to skip to a certain part of the video for activity 2, say, um, just so that you don't have to watch both activity 1 and activity 2 is something that we'll constantly just monitor and assess as I go along, basically. So apologies for that. If you would like to know what some of the questions were, at the end of this video, I'm going to get up the questions for activity 2 in case you do want to just recap your learning of perimeter. Fortunately, we had already covered perimeter in the autumn term, so it is okay. Hopefully you used some of your times table practice there. So here are your morning fluency questions. Today's word of the day is scowl. Can you find a synonym? Can you find an antonym? If you're unsure of the meaning, find the definition and then use it in a sentence. I'm just going to enlarge our reasoning question here. So this pictogram shows the number of ice creams a shop sold in one day. So one picture of an ice cream stands for 10 ice creams. Think carefully about what half a picture of an ice cream would stand for. And the question says, how many more chocolate than strawberry ice creams were sold? So remember your questions here, your 4 operations you need to go over to the quiz and answer them, and they will auto mark them for you. And the reasoning question and one of the 4 operations I will explain later in the video, so come back to this video afterwards. So here are the answers for the 4 operations. Hopefully it auto marks, so I'm going to go straight ahead and move on to column addition. Even though I had 958 added to 4090, my bigger number is going to go on top. So 4090 plus 8 ones, 5 tens, and 9 hundreds. If you want to, you can also put a placeholder of a 0 in just to make it a bit easier visually for you. So let's start. 0 plus 8 equals 8. 9 plus 5 is 14, so 4 carry the 1. 0 plus 9 is 9, plus our 1 is 10. So again, 0 carry the 1. 4 plus that 1 we just carried over is 5. So 5048. Our reasoning question, this pictogram said, or the question said, using the pictogram, how many more chocolate than strawberry ice creams were sold? So chocolate, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Strawberry, 10, 20, 30, and half of my picture that stood for 10 ice creams. So half of 10 is 5. So 35 strawberry ice creams. So I can do 50, take away 35 to give me my answer. Hopefully you came up with 15. What's on the agenda for today then? Today you are going to be continuing your focus of direct speech, but actually looking at indirect speech when we do not need to use inverted commas. In maths, you're going to be starting area. For assembly time, after break, and mine for activity, head over to that page. In English, you're going to be doing the beginning and build-up section of your very own free write stories, which I'm excited to read. And after read theory and lunch, you are going to be planning your very own construction using household materials. today, because you're going to be building your own bridge or tower on Thursday, and you have PSHE with Miss Skembry. So apologies again yesterday for the maths. Have a fantastic day, year 4.